Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of the Modded RAC server. My name is Riella and today we are going to be working on armor because as you can see I'm wearing kind of a mish-mosh. I've got the chainmail helmet that is mostly, I think it's mostly full. Yeah, oh, it is all completely full. And then I have this glowstone leggings which are just like really low. I've been wearing the mob drops other than my longfall boots and my armored resonant jetpack, which is awesome. These two pieces are the only ones I've just been wearing whatever mob happens to be around. Watch this. I'll explain that in a minute. As you can tell, we are still cursed by anyoneers. Yes, he comes along and gets in my face, but just wait a tick. I'll explain that in a second. We are still cursed by anyoneers. Frog tried to remove the curse from us, realized it didn't work. I mean, it worked, but it didn't work because it wasn't exactly the right thing. He'll probably explain it in his video. But he's figured out what he did wrong. We're going to attempt again. I will record that. I didn't want to record the last one because I didn't want to steal his thunder. And he was like, "You're not stealing the thunder. You're sharing the thunder." So we're going to share the thunder, which sounds terrible, but that's not exactly how I mean it. You know how I mean it. You totally know how I mean it. Anyway, so today we are going to be working on getting me some more armor. A little quick update on the base. Not much is going on. Well, a lot is going on, but not much that I can actually show you at the time. Still kind of the same. I left my ME system running overnight, so I'm completely out of lava, which is something I need to work on. Either remembering to turn off the ME system, because the ME system is just a complete drain. I have shown this, right? I set up an ME system. Check this out. Yeah. Yep, that's my ME system. I got it all set up. We've got 4 64K drives. Count them. 4 64K drives. How fantastic is that? And we're not even, well, I guess we're kind of close to using one of them up, but we're doing excellent. Oh, hey, out of my face. Out of my face! And so, yeah, that's about all the most recent stuff. I've got some cocoa beans going over there. I still use chests for odds and ends, little bits and pieces like this stuff I don't want to put in my ME system. They're just little one-off things. I've got some extra ingots here that don't really fit because they're different. I don't want like 4 different types of bronze. I didn't want to put like 3 different types of bronze or copper or whatever in there, so it clogs up the system and it's annoying and I hate it, so we do that. And let's see, I think that's about it. Yeah, okay. This is a setup for this particular one. I can't make patterns from this. I think this is craftable. I don't know. I can teach it how to see how it says craft down here. I can teach the system how to make certain things and tell it to make it, and I'll make it. It's still kind of new, so there's not a lot I can form here. And I do like crafting. I do kind of a mix. Anything that's a pain in the butt to craft, like these 64K drives, I taught the system. It's one of the first things I taught the system how to make because it is annoying. It's a gazillion steps. That is exact. I did count. It's totally a gazillion. These guys, this with the help of Benchy, who is awesome, made a suggestion for a way of kind of controlling them a little bit, because as you can see I can't stop them from appearing, but I can make them go away. And the way to do that, poof, is Darkcraft right here. This Black Force torch is actually a Bane torch. You can put a enchant on it. It's the Bane enchant, and it makes mobs disappear. We didn't know if it worked for the witchery mobs or not, so we tried it, and obviously it does. It checks for mobs in the area every tick, so sometimes the witchery mobs will actually time out on them by themselves before this little guy goes off. But it is it's very nice to have help control it a little bit, and it's especially nice for the infernal mobs, the fake infernal mobs that can actually kill me. It's really nice for them because all I have to do is just hide long enough for them to pop. Also really good for the regen. I don't know if I explained this in a video or not, but sometimes these will spawn as infernal mobs that have regen on them. So because of the witchery mob, they constantly lose health until they go away, right? Because they're supposed to be fake and they're hallucinations essentially. But with the infernal mob pack, infernal mob mod, there we go. They sometimes are spawned with regen, so that health they lose because of the witchery, they immediately regain, and so you have this fake mob who you can't kill, and who you can't do anything with, following you around, getting in your face, and it's highly annoying. And a few times, the maximum I had at one time was 4, because I was just on for a few hours. And I had 4 different ones, and you can block them off, and I had managed to block them off, but then the 4th one ended up being one of the ones that could kill me. It was just a bad combo, so I ended up having to log out for a while until they could despawn, because there was nothing else I could do. My base was just uninhabitable at the moment. Now all I have to do is just hide long enough for these Bane torches to work, and it, poof! I love it. Okay. So, today, like I said, we're going to be working on blood magic, of course. Specifically, the blood magic for armor, because our armor sucks. I am going to make boots eventually and a chest piece eventually, but right now we're going to do the helmet and the pants, because that's all I can wear. I do everything with these Longfall and with these Armored Resonant Jetpack. I might do boots because you can actually make the boots essentially like a blood magic Longfall boot. But it also takes LP every time it saves my life from falling, so I might just stick with the portal gun Longfall at the moment. Are you going to go away? Okay, he's going to go away. Alright, so the first thing we're going to need... this is going to take a while to tell. This isn't something we're probably going to be able to do this episode. It's going to take us a few episodes. But we're going to start off actually with sigils. In order to... You can make armor without any type of enchants, so to speak. But in blood magic, the armor itself is not really enchantable. In order to put quote-unquote enchants on it, you actually have to put these sigils in the armor before you make it. That is what we're going to be doing today. I've gone through all these sigils. There's a lot. Not a ton, but there's a lot to go through. And I figured out which ones I want for my helmet and which ones I want for my feet and which ones I want for my pants when I eventually get my pants. No, reverse that. The ones I want for my pants, and then when I get to my feet, the ones I eventually want for my feet. But let's start with the helmet. The helmet I'm going to be wearing pretty much all the time, so we want a good enchant on that one, although I think I'm going to put the maximum on the pants. Okay, but in any case, the sigils I want Sigil of Fast Miner. I want Sigil of Haste. I want a Sigil of Holding, possibly. I have to double check that one, because for some reason I didn't make a mark on it. Sigil of the Whirlwind. And considered Sigil of Magnetism, but I decided against it. And then the Sigil of Elemental Affinity. This is the one I really want, because this one means perfect for a fire-breathing fish who's afraid of heights, meaning you will be protected from all elemental damage. That includes fire damage, water damage, and falling damage, which is fantastic. But that requires 4 different sigils here. Yeah, 4. Okay, I had to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one is the first one we're gonna make because there's a lot of it. Okay, so let's start with the air sigil. We need a gas tier and feathers and a reinforced slate and an apprentice stone. I have almost everything in my ME system. I don't have my gas tiers, but I do have my orbs, so let's grab all of those out. The reason why I have my orbs is because I taught them how to make these runes for my altar. I am going to be using some of these. Actually, I can show you. When I upgrade to a tier 5, I wanted to be able to have my choice of runes and not have to craft them, because you do have to craft a lot of them. And some of them are kind of annoying, like Rune of Augmented Capacity is kind of annoying to make because Augmented Capacity. If you can hear a bird in the background, I apologize. It requires 3 buckets for each one, and you do lose the buckets. So you have to make a bunch of buckets, and then of course the buckets don't, they stack, but then they kind of, it's annoying. It's annoying, just trust me, it's annoying. So I taught the system how to make those. I've made enough runes already. No reason why to keep it from doing more. Okay, so we need a gas tier, which should be here. That's a Darkcraft tier. Here's a gas tier. I don't know if the Darkcraft tier will work. Let's try it. I don't think they do. I don't think for some reason... I think they're supposed to be equivalent to gas tiers, but no other recipe treats them as a gas tier, but we'll try it. Okay, so we need this guy. Oh, no, I said we would try it. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. Dang it. Okay, feather. We need feathers. Feathers. And I lost it. I hate that. Okay. I should have left it up. Sigil. Sigil. Okay. It was the air sigil we're working on, which is reinforced slate. I've got one of those in there. Slate, not a lot. Just 1 reinforced slate. I'm going to have to take care of that. We're going to have to fix that. No problem at all. And then I think it was this guy? No. Was it this guy? No. Which guy was it? Air sigil. Air sigil. There you go. Apprentice. It was the apprentice. Oh, because the Darkcraft tier does not work. Not a surprise. Okay, so And these are just deceiving, is all they are. Okay, we need the water sigil, which we need buckets of water and a blank slate. We can do that. 1 blank slate. And how many buckets of water do we need? 7? Luckily, I have taught the system how to make buckets because for some reason buckets annoy me to make. I don't like making buckets. I don't know why, they just annoy me. Okay, get 7 of these and we can go downstairs. I've got a water source downstairs. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm redecorating this room, by the way. I don't know if I've ever showed you this room. This is just my little farm area. I'm going to be redecorating it because I don't like all the oak. I think it's boring. And of course it needs a ceiling. I'm going to be decorating in blood and ice because it's kind of like a meat locker, you know? So, and I am the blood mistress. So, lots of blood everywhere. I'm going to be decorating with blood. It's going to be creepy and gross, and people are going to hate it, and it's going to be fantastic. Okay, so let's fill up our water buckets here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and go back upstairs. Yes, I'm working on bees. Not anything fancy. These are all filled with rocky bees at the moment. I haven't been doing much with it since I have not revealed my base location. The only ones I can do down here are the rocky bees. There we go. Okay. Because all the other bees have to be able to see sunlight until you're able to fix their DNA so that they don't care anymore. But I haven't gotten to that part yet, so we're just going to leave it as is. There we go. I wonder if we get the buckets back. So if we get the buckets back, then I just wasted a bunch. I just wasted a bunch of iron. That's okay. Throw some in there. So we have that guy, which is fantastic. What else did we need? Probably lava. Yeah, the lava sigil and the... Oh, this isn't a sigil. This is a slate. We have that. So all we need now is the lava sigil, which is this guy, which needs buckets of lava and a lava crystal and magma cream. Wow, okay. Let's start with the lava sigil. Let's start with the magma cream. We know how to do that. What was it? Lava crystal. Okay, so we need 3 buckets. Alright, so put this here. And then we need 3 buckets. Like so. How did I get melon seeds? Oh, well, it does not matter. Okay, and then we need obsidian. Wasn't it obsidian? Obsidian. Like so. In each corner, we needed a diamond. Okay, at the bottom, and then we needed 3 buckets of lava. I'm really low on lava, as you can see. I don't even know. Can I get some? No. Lava's gonna be an issue. Okay. I should have let the system... I should not have let the system run overnight. Okay, let's see. So, do we have anything for another crucible? We've got 10 here. Good. Okay, so let's just make another crucible real quick. And we can just make our own lava. I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera because y'all have seen me get lava many times, and I will be right back. And we are back. I actually remembered I had a lava source somewhere that I could utilize, so I utilized it. We have our lava something, right? Our lava crystal. That's what we were working on. What do we do wrong? We're doing something wrong. Lava sigil, lava crystal, glass. Okay, it's not 2 pieces of obsidian up here. It's 2 pieces of glass. Glass. There we go. Fantastic. Alright, so there's our lava crystal. Let's get this back and get rid of that stuff. Now we need magma cream, which I don't think I have in the system. I do not. Do I have blaze powder in the system? I do not. Okay, we'll have to take care of that in a minute. Let's go ahead and get these buckets out of my system, or out of my inventory. Putting them all here. Since the system will hold them, might as well. Lava sigil, lava sigil. There we go. Requires... Oh, it doesn't require any of the orbs. Excellent. Blank slate. There you go. And all we need now is our magma cream. Let's actually get this out of our hotbar so I don't accidentally right-click with it, because that would be bad. I could see that going terribly wrong. Alright. Where would I put my magma cream? I'd probably put... Yeah, one guy here. Oh, look! I have 4 magma cream. I do. I must have... I have been to the Nether now. I went, since I had my jetpack, I went. It's thought about recording, but it's actually kind of boring. Once you can fly around, you know, it's not that dangerous. So I didn't bother recording. So if you really wanted to see that, I apologize. I'll probably record at some point in the Nether, because I think everyone has to record in the Nether at least once if you do a Minecraft series, because just you can't really entirely escape it. Elemental infinity, that's what we want. So we have our Magician's Blood Orb, we have our Lava Sigil, we have our Air Sigil, and our Water Sigil. Now all we need is our Obsidian. And we should have our first Sigil of Elemental Affinity. Beautiful! It looks like it has a bar underneath it. I wonder if that bar... Did we not use a lava crystal? Didn't we need a lava crystal for this? Did we get it back? We must have gotten it back. Oh, crazy. Okay, cool. Oh, hey, I wanted that orb. Give me back my orb. Give me back my orb. Orb stealing system. Okay. If I right-click... Oh, there it goes. Oh, that's why. Okay, so right-clicking is to activate it. So right now our buffs include fire resistance and water breathing, which is awesome. We should be able to not take fall damage because of the air sigil, I believe. And we should also be able to... What was the other thing? Fire breathing fish who's afraid of heights. Yeah, I think it's just fall damage, water breathing damage, and lava damage, which is fantastic. Excellent. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Okay. Good, good, good. Every time this is on, it takes from your LP. So your LP is your life essence that you put in the system. Right now, as you can see, I have quite a bit, not a ton. I have 116,590. So if I turn this on, like so, and just walk around with it being on, we'll give it a little while. I'll show you, it does drain your LP. And there's a few ways you can fill your LP. I've got an idea for a way of kind of monitoring it and make sure I should not run out of LP, should being an operative word. But the easiest way is to just right click with an orb and see how I take damage. That is my LP going into the system, and I should have done that after I demonstrated the fact that it's using up LP, because now I'll actually have, oh, I have the same, because I just added to what was removed. Just, yeah, okay, anyway. Moving on, let's go ahead and we want a Sigil of Haste. Haste, haste, haste. Well, we want the Whirlwind too, which we need 2 gas tiers for, and an Air Sigil, which also requires a gas tier, which means I need more gas tiers because I only have 1. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do the Whirlwind today. I'm going to have to go back to the Nether. Maybe that's what I'll do, is I'll record going to the Nether and getting the gas tiers necessary for this. We needed... I didn't want Sigil of Magnetism because I'd have to... That would be a little bit of a problem. I think I might make a Sigil of Magnetism, actually, and just have it as a regular Sigil, not put it in the armor, and that way I can turn it on when I want. It was Sigil of the Fast Miner, which requires... all of this stuff, which we have. Okay, iron tools. Let's go ahead and check. Oh! Maybe it only uses my LP when it's actually taking something, like water damage or lava damage. Let's actually test this out. Okay, so let's go somewhere where... Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead. I have an idea. If it's fire damage... We're getting a little off track here, but that's cool. Let's go ahead and take this lava out. Let's take this crucible down. And let's check my LP. Okay, like so. Still the same. Let's take some... No fire damage. Excellent. Is it using up my LP, though? I'm just sitting here. This is not great video. Hello, creeper. Are you coming to watch the spectacle? There we go. Now it's using up my LP. Okay. So maybe it's only when it's active. It's actively saving my life is when it takes LP. And it doesn't take as quickly as I thought. There we go. Looks like it takes about 400 per tick or so. I don't know if tick is actually the proper word or not. So if it's not, I'm sure the guys on the rack will yell at me. Someone will. Anyoners? Will that be you? Anyway, we're actually running to the end of the episode here. I don't know if I'm going to show you making me... I don't know if I'm going to show me making all of these tools and whatnot. Or all of these sigils. Excuse the bird. I can't get him to be quiet. I don't know if I'm going to make all of these sigils or not on camera. Mostly because it's kind of boring, you know. Once you've seen one, you've kind of seen them all. It doesn't seem like it would really be all that interesting. Oh, I forget. This is the system that does like so. Okay. But, yeah, I mean, this is exciting, right? I mean, thrilling. See me craft. Everybody loves to watch people craft all the time. All crafting all the time. Ars Magica. This is interesting. I haven't gotten into Ars Magica at all, so we'll just have to get into that one day. One day! Right now, I'm having too much fun with the blood magic to explore beyond that. Do I have a reinforced slate? Probably not. We can go make one of those real quick. I'll go ahead and finish up this one sigil, but the rest of them I think I'll make off camera because they're pretty straightforward. I mean, as you saw, they're not really... Oh, that's still on. Let's turn that off. And we want blank slate. We want the imbued slate. This is my fantastic blood altar here with the crazy 52,000 LP capabilities. And I just periodically, as I'm going about my day, I'll come up here and I essentially just stab myself. I come up here and I'm like, la 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 la. Get me down to low health. And then fill it up, and then I make slates, basically, is what I do. This is my life. I'm working on a big project. You can see the doorway there, over there. But we're not going to show you that yet, because that's going to be a huge project, and it'd be more impressive if you saw it mostly done. Probably not going to wait until I'm completely done, because it is so big. Okay, so we needed the imbued slate. I was like, didn't we do this already? There we go. Sigil of the Fast Miner. So now I can mine fast, which is awesome. Hey, go in there. There you go. Alrighty, so yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of the sigils off camera. I'll show you which ones I pick. I'm probably going to show a little bit of going into the Nether because I do need gas tiers, and I just said I was going to show in the Nether, so I might as well go to the Nether and you can kind of see. And then, what else? I think that might be... Oh, and then, yeah, next episode we'll do the Nether and we'll start on the bound armor, which will be awesome. And I'm supposed to be showing you me. There we go. This is much better view. Much better view! So thanks everyone for watching. My name is Riella, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.